Hello, this is BizBuzz again. Second time, I'm Dr. Penny Syward of the Business Department here at WSU Tech.
And I'm Linda Sessions, Business Department here at WSU Tech.
So today we're going to focus a little bit more on jobs, particularly the Occupational Outlook Handbook that is from the government. And Linda's going to start on that subject and I'll join in.
All right. So the Occupational Outlook Handbook is your tax dollars at work. It is a handbook and it's put out by the U.S. Department of Labor. And it is one of the most comprehensive resources for researching jobs. And it's online. You can just do a Google search for Occupational Outlook Handbook, and you'll be able to learn about different jobs, the nature of the work, the trends, where it's going, the salaries. And so that's what we're going to talk a little bit about today is that handbook.
And I'll just add into that. I had a student come in to me last week during our finals, and he was kind of going between economics and finance. And we looked, and the real estate over at WSU, which our classes go into as the gen eds, the real estate had both of those subjects in that that major. So he was pretty happy about that. And it just showed to me again and to him that you can look at different things in the business world. Maybe you're not set on one thing, but you can use multiple things that you will learn and find a career.
Oh, yeah. Now, I did a search on the Occupational Outlook Handbook for accounting, since we're business, right? And I received over 400 different types of accounting jobs that are out there. I mean, there's forensic accounting, all sorts of different accountings. And the job profile page that you can see at the Outlook, on the Occupational Outlook page, lets you know that the median pay is about $78,000 per year for an accountant. Now, it could be less if you're just starting out. That's one thing you need to remember, that it talks about the median pay, which is the middle, right?
Right.
So when you're first starting out, you probably aren't going to be making the median pay. But as you go through and you have job experience and you put time in the job, then your pay is going to go up. But you're probably not going to start out right at that median pay, okay? So that's something to remember about. Usually an accountant requires a bachelor's degree, and I think if you want to get into CPA, you also have to pass a CPA test as well. So even though you finish your education at WSU Tech and then transfer to accounting at Wichita State, when you're finished at Wichita State, you still have to set for the CPA exam. Is that right?
Right. And I was just going to add to that, when you get your business administration from WSU Tech, those classes are going to go right into business over at WSU. We worked on an agreement. So everything you do here that's in the business administration will go right into WSU. So no loss of classes, no loss of money. So that's a big thing. On your question about the CPA, the CPA takes 5 years, which is going to be a master's, but that's built into the WSU program. So once you go over there and you want to be a CPA, you'll just take another 3 years. And then you will have to take the CPA test.
Yep. And it's worth it if that's what you're into. If you like numbers, right?
You like money, and you like money.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. And there are so many. I was really surprised. I think the one that really stuck out in my mind when I was looking at these was the forensic accountant, looking at where did they get their money in the past? How did they track that? So if you're interested in the IRS, hey, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I'd say forensic accounting is new and it's going to be blossoming as a really great career because unfortunately we have so much, I would say cheating, and people that are dishonest, unfortunately. So the forensic accountant is there to help dissuade that kind of thing. So I've taken those classes and they're very enjoyable if you like kind of poking around and seeing, what's going on in a company, and very rewarding just to understand that part of what's going to be happening.
Yep. Now, one of the things the Occupational Outlook Handbook tells you is the trend for that position. So for accounting, the trend is going up. It's a 4% trend. It's going to be, they're looking at the outlook. This job is going to be around. It's not going to go away. I know in my classes, we talk a lot about artificial intelligence. And one of the last questions I ask students is how do they think AI is going to affect their chosen career? And for the most part, for accounting, it's not going to affect it a whole lot. They're still going to need that human aspect in the accounting world. Now, you're still going to have to learn how to use a computer because that's where most of the accounting programs are at, but they're going to need a human component. So it's trending up, and there is going to be no cause.
And on the accounting, as Linda said, you might want to be a CPA, but at WSU Tech, we have an accounting certificate. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to necessarily have that 4-year degree. The certificate I have in front of me, it's 45 hours. And I've had students that I've placed with that certificate who are doing very well. And it might not, it might be something that they're doing just payables, just receivables. Maybe they're helping with payroll. So once they got done with the certificate, they could go and do maybe a more specialized training at their job, and they're making very good money. Not only maybe are they making the hourly wage, but of course the benefits now going with accounting, even if it's an accounting certificate, which I highly recommend, the benefits are amazing, 401k, insurance, that kind of thing. Yep. So, even though we're talking about going on to WSU and finishing, you can have a certificate right here and go right into a job, which is great. And part of the pride that we have at WSU Tech, getting people ready for the workforce. If you're not going on to WSU or another institution, that's fine. You'll have what you need.
Yeah, exactly. Occupational Outlook Handbook. A couple of other things that it will show you. It'll list the job that you're looking at, and it'll tell you what to do. Maybe you want to be a marine biologist. Hey, I do know some people in Kansas that want to do that. Right? So the Occupational Outlook Handbook will tell you about the different jobs. You can search A to Z, and you can see all of the jobs they have listed there. So if you're not sure what you want to do, hey, just go there and look at the jobs. It'll talk about the work environment. Is it going to be outside? Is it going to be inside? Is it computer-based? What is that like? The employment trend by most industries for that position as well, as it talks about that. It will also go into the typical duties. Maybe you're not sure what an accountant does. It'll go into just the different tasks that the position has. And as well as, like I said, the environment. I mean, if you want to work outdoors, there's probably some accountants that do, but for the most part, it's a desk job. Okay.
Yeah. And seriously, that's a great thing to bring up, because when I went in accounting, I found out I like accounting, but I'm not really sit at the desk type of person. So teaching actually fits me so well as far as my makeup. And so there probably are a lot of other things I didn't really think about. I just thought you have to do taxes. No, there's a ton of things you can do with not only business, but accounting.
Yep. And I was just talking to a student this morning about being passionate. Whatever you do, you're going to be at your job more than you're going to be at home. You're going to be around those people you work with more than you're around your family. And so you want to find something that you're passionate about. Now, one good thing about an accounting job, you probably just leave it at work. You probably don't take a lot of work home, but again, depends on where you work. Occupational Outlook Handbook will also tell you how to become the position that you're looking at, say the marine biologist or a vet tech or anything else, a farmer, a wheat farmer. Okay, what do you have to do? What is the typical? Does it require educational degree? Is it just a certificate? Or is it more of a learn-on-the-job type of thing? So the Occupational Outlook Handbook is a great way just to explore the different opportunities. Like I said before, it lists the pay, and it lists, like I said, the median pay. So remember, you're probably not going to be making that much starting off. And I know that's what people will tell you, hey, come into accounting and you're going to be making this much money. Well, starting out, probably going to be a little bit lower. So just be aware of that. one of the areas in the the Occupational Outlook Handbook, one of the things that they do is they have a button that's more information. And it talks about more information that you can get, some other websites that you can go to besides the Occupational Outlook Handbook. Now, I want to point out, this is free. You don't have to pay for this. But there's another one called onet.org or onetonline.org. That's the website. And it goes again into different tasks. It also goes into deeper information on the technology skills. What are you going to need for that position? So lots of information. And I think Penny actually has done a phone.
Yes, I was going to say, when Linda first told me about this, I found out that you could actually have an app for it. And so I got on the app, and it told me all kinds of really interesting things right off the bat, like accountants. The projected growth is trending up 6%, and the median is starting out at 77,000. Now, if I look down, there's financial examiners, and one of them I really liked was financial analysts, who start out at 95,000. So anyway, the app tells you all these things right off the bat, and me being a money person, I'd be like, I want to talk money.
Yep.
But there's other people that look for other things like passion. So anyway, I loved the app and what it told me, and it broke it down by hour and the projection of if it's growing or not, because you certainly want to be in a field that's growing, I think. Again, the money's going to be there when you get done in case you have any kind of a, debt at the end.
Yes.
So I really enjoyed this the app for this. And it was occupational. What was it? Occupational
Outlook
Thank
Handbook.
you. Yes.
OOH.
Thank you. Yes. Very easy to find. And like I said, so easy with the analysis on the app.
Yeah. And literally, if you look on the searching, the A to Z, it literally shows you. I'm going to pull it up here. Where is it at? Here we go.
While you're looking at that, I would just want to say too, for an example, my husband, he just has a degree from WSU, just a bachelor's degree, and he is now a CFO of a corporation. And through his being a CPA, he has done very well for himself. And so there's a lot of those kinds of jobs out there as you get the experience, and there's a lot of ways that you can go up the ladder. And you don't think you just always have to have an MBA or even the CPA necessarily. You can have a good career with business administration, could be marketing, could be media, lots of different things. It doesn't just have to be accounting and numbers.
Nope. There's a lot more in business, and we will talk about more of the business and what you could do with a business degree on our future podcast.
Yes. And I was going to say, if you like, subscribe or comment on our video here, we would love that. And we're just trying to give you more information. As we probably went to school, we didn't have information to start a career. And so we're just trying to help you if you're interested in business, computers, or even anything else that WSU Tech has. Please like, subscribe, and comment about that. And we would certainly love to help you out with that.
Yeah. If there's something that you want to hear about specifically, let us know.
Please.
We are doing this for you.
Right.
So
yes.
Next time,
yes,
we'll look at some more business opportunities and maybe talk a little bit about an informational interview. That was one of my favorite things as a college student, was talking with other people about their jobs and just to find out, how did they get there?
Particularly, we have people that's gone to WSU Tech and went into another job after they went to, let's say, WSU, or they just had their accounting certificate, to show you that people really do this. We're not just telling you. We're going to have people that really have done it.
It works.
It works.
Exactly. So have a great day. I hope wherever you are, you've got some sunshine in your life.
And like, subscribe, and comment.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.